Hello and welcome to the live stream of your ACTV live broadcast of your men's varsity basketball team as they take on the Earlham Quakers. Sorry for the late startup for the people that are now just tuning in. We had just finished up football as your Bulldogs have taken a win over Trine Thunder 34-26. My name is Tyler DeWitt. I'll be your play-by-play analyst, and with me is Trey Matthews. How are you doing, Trey?
I'm doing fine, Tyler. I think it's going to be a great day for a basketball match, opening night. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's an opportunity for the Bulldogs to come out swinging.
Yes, it was a senior day wrapping up for the Adrian College Bulldogs for football. The seniors for the Adrian College Bulldogs basketball team are now getting their first chance start at the season this year. Some notable seniors here for the Bulldogs. Number 35, Jeremy Kalanji. Kalanji coming off a 18-point season last year. And also Keyshawn Morris, also seeing his last and final year here for the Bulldogs.
The Earlham preview. The Bulldogs welcome the Earlham College Quakers to Maryland Sport and Fitness Center as they open up the 2019-2020 season. Adrian College currently owns a 6-1 lead in an all-time series with them, defeating them most recently on the road, November 25th, 2018, 62-54. That was the final score. Right now the score is 33-28 with about 2:13 left to go in the first half. The shot, no good. Rebound goes to Adrian as they come up the floor. Bulldogs looking to come out swinging and gunning early because last year it was kind of a disappointing year for them as they went on a God knows how long losing streak. They're looking for redemption this time around.
Bulldogs had a rough season last year, but looking to bounce back against the Earlham Quakers. Right now, your Bulldogs lead this one 28-33 here in the Maryland Fitness Center as Connor shoots and it is just off the iron. Last touch by a Bulldog. This one's going to go the other way.
Now, Tyler currently stated the seniors. The Adrian College Bulldogs are going to look for scoring from number 35, Jeremy Kalonji. He's a senior who stands 6'5". He's out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. High school is Carroll. He was their leading scorer last year, and look for the Bulldogs to look for him for scoring this season.
Right now, number 1, Jordan Harris putting on defensive effort there. And that one's going to be a foul called, and one scored by Kenneth Stalling Jr., the senior from Gary, Indiana, able to push through the lane and through the contact to finish that one. Now scoring a bucket here for the Earlham Quakers. Earlham now taking the lead 35-28, and Stalling is going to shoot for one more right here at the stripe.
In terms of free throws, both teams need to improve on their free throw shooting if they want any chance of being successful. Last year, the Bulldogs shot 66 from free throw range, whereas for Earlham, they shot 71. Free throws are crucial if you want to win a basketball game, hence the name free throws.
And that one good for Stalling. Substitute going to come in, and on the court for the Quakers, number 10, Jamal Barnes Jr., number 20, Thomas Sambor, number 42, John Scalorosis, number 30, Blake Boynan. Kalanji has the ball. Harris got it, slinging it to Trey. Back to Harris. Kalanji is scanning the floor, sends it to number 5, Robert Warwick. Robert pulls up off the back iron out. That one's going to go towards the Earlham Quakers. Point guard for the Quakers, number 30, Blake Bonin, bringing this one up. Number 4, Trey Helliski, the sophomore from Adrian, Michigan here. Hometown native putting on for his college, or his hometown college as well. Number 10, Barnes Jr. being locked up there by Harris. Another great pass and another and one by Earlham. And right now, finishing through contact, another great pass and setup there. Going to the stripe, number 42, John Salkarus.
That's just a strong move by Earlham, just trying to get the and one, coming out aggressive early and also being aggressive towards the end of the first half.
That foul is going to go on number 35, Jeremy Kalanji, as John hits the and one and adds another point from the stripe. Right now, Bulldogs trail this one 28-39, excuse me, and with 23 seconds left in this first half.
They're going to look to hold the ball for the last second, so that way they don't give Earlham another scoring opportunity. Jordan Harris has the ball. Holinsky for three.
Shots off, Holinsky off there. Kalanji with the rebound and a great putback there. Jeremy Kalanji using that strength, another steal and shot, last shot effort there by Jordan Harris. Trying to add another one there, and that's going to do it for the first half. Your Bulldogs trail this one 30-39, and we'll be right back after a couple of these messages.
As soon as freshmen arrive on campus, Career Planning reaches out to engage students with our services. The Institute for Career Planning is making it easier for students and alumni to manage their professional careers through a career management system called Handshake. Through this system, we are able to connect students with national and international jobs, in addition to internships across all majors. Handshake is not just an employer connection tool. It also helps our office communicate with students about opportunities, upcoming events and programs, career resources, and connects them to mentors. The addition of Handshake takes our jobs and internships to the next level and will contribute to our students' success.
Being a hockey player myself, working for the Penguins was a dream come true for me. I did a lot of hands-on work for 3 days during training camp. The development camp, actually the rookie camp. I was with a camera all 3 days, filming them, basically working alongside a part-time employee doing exactly what she was doing, interviewing the players after the practices, after their scrimmages, and also doing stand-ups alongside Selena Pompiani, who helped train me on the summer too on the on-camera work.
I chose Adrian College, one for basketball and then also academics, seeing as Adrian College is one of the top schools in the Midwest, and they also have my graduate program here, so it benefits me to be able to get my master's within 5 years. Where I currently work with Hans Bank. It's a small little company, Michigan-based, but I work in our smaller office in Tecumseh. I am a personal banker there who does common banking transactions, but since we have a smaller office, I tend to work more with client issues, open accounts, and I work with our branch manager and other financial planners with things that they need assistance with. Those things have really helped me and has set me up to be able to handle any challenges that life throws my way.
I was given the position of the marketing/digital media intern for the company Lenawee Now, which is the Economic Development Corporation here in Lenawee County. And I work closely with Sarah Stanley, who's the marketing manager, and we do a lot of social media content. I write a lot of blog posts, press releases, articles for the Daily Telegram, and that's really great for me for personal experience and professional experience because I'm trying to break into the field of journalism, which obviously is a lot of writing.
I started at Adrian completely unknown. I had no idea what I wanted to do. And so I took, we were able to take so many different classes. And from there, I thought maybe I'd want to do business. My dad's a business guy. My mom's a physical therapist. Oh, maybe I'll like something medical. And I literally took every possible different kind of class. And it led me to something medical. And so I thought maybe that I wanted to be a physical therapist initially. And so I started shadowing in the physical, within that, started taking exercise science classes. And from there, I decided I just wanted something more than that. I wanted to be able to treat more things, see more people, and that's where I really decided I wanted to do medicine.
The Institute for Career Planning is very proud to be front and center in contributing to the efforts of Adrian College to assist students in their future career preparation.
because now you're a graduate of Adrian College, or soon to be. And because of that, you move into a distinctive class of Americans. You are now part of the educated elite of America. People will have more expectations of you, higher expectations of you, more need of you than you probably realize right now. People will already start turning to you, looking at you, watching you, listening to what you say, because whether you think of it or not, you are now a mentor and a teacher to those around you. Think of those core values. Think of how you can transmit them to others. Think of how you can build the groups in your workspace or elsewhere around those core values. You're going to be called upon to lead, whether it's at work, whether it's in graduate school, whether it's at a PTA meeting, whether it's in church, whether it's in a sports club. People will look at you and expect you to raise your hand. And you need to do it, and you need to step up to that, and you need to drive forward what you have learned here and the values you take away from this wonderful, wonderful college. I'm proud to be a part of the 2019 class of Adrian College, the Cinco de Mayo class, forever known. And I wish you all the greatest of success in the years to come. Congratulations to all of you.
welcome back to the ACTV live stream of your men's varsity basketball as they take on the Earlham Quakers here in the Bulldogs season opener. 40 seconds left in this halftime break, but me and Trey are going to talk a little bit about this game so far. Trey Matthews here by my side. So far, Trey, a little bit of a late start here for us on ACTV, but able to catch the action so far. Bulldogs down by only 9 points. How do you think the Bulldogs should react right now?
Well, they're only down by 9. You're within striking distance, but you only got 20 minutes to make a run, and you don't want the Quakers to get out running and gunning, because a 9-point lead can turn into a 19-point lead, then a 29-point lead. So, if you're the Bulldogs, just make a couple shots, make a few of your free throws, and you'll be back. You're within striking distance, and no need to panic. And don't let Earlham go on another run, because at the end of the quarter, I saw the Bulldogs being way more aggressive, especially in the final few seconds, just making a lot of points, and that's all you need. Just no need to panic.
Bulldogs again down 9 here in the Marilat Fitness Center, live on ACTV as well as WVAC. Right there, Earlham's number 30, Blake Bonin, comes in and hits a beautiful deep three.
See, that's what's going to kill you if you just let them go on a run. If you're the Bulldogs, you got to strike back.
Another steal right there, and an easy layup there by number 1, Channing Zolman, the senior, 6'6". And right now, Earlham coming into this one, striking fast. Number 4, Trey Henslick has the ball for Adrian, makes a quick move, sends it to Kalanji. Kalanji takes a jab step and finishing through contact, able to keep his hands on the ball to finish through that one. Bulldogs now 32-44. Bonin now has the ball, sends it to number 0, Stalin. Stalin makes a move, open rain, and sent back by Jeremy.
Get that out of here.
Easy rebound goes towards the Bulldogs. Jordan Harris has it, picks up his dribbles, looking to pass it. Goes to Trey. Trey sends it to Rob. Rob on the baseline, sending around Kalanji to Trey. Trey hesitates on the shot, takes a drive, sends it back out to Harris. Harris with no man around him, and an open three. And a call there by the referee. And the Bulldogs able to return back one of those three-pointers. But Bulldogs still down to this one, 35-44.
I was impressed by that block, Tyler. I'm going to impersonate Austin Carr, Cleveland Cavaliers commentator. Get that weak stuff out of here. Impressive by the Bulldogs. Just regain the momentum. No need to panic right now. Still got plenty of time left.
Another open three there, no man around, and that is going to be a three-pointer for Earlham. Kenneth Stalling Jr., the senior guard, able to hit another three there. Great pass by Jordan Harris to number 5, Robert Warwick, threading the needle there on that pass. Bulldogs down by 10. Bonin has the ball, gives it to Stalling. Stalling sends it to number 42, John. John swings it out to number 10, Barnes Jr. Bonin another three, no man around, off the iron. Whistle blown, and it looks like it's going to go towards the Bulldogs. Over the back, I believe, is going to be the call. Never mind, excuse me, a push. Bulldogs able to get that one.
Bulldogs got lucky there. You don't want to give up an offensive rebound. No need to give Earlham any second hope, especially if you're making a comeback.
Harris now has the ball. Kalanji takes a back cut, open lane, and a quick finish there by Jeremy Kalanji.
Teamwork makes the dream work. I like that pass, and I like that finish too.
Can't really tell what I liked more there, the pass or the finish. Another three from Earlham. Number 1, Channing Zolman, able to make this a 39-point game.
To answer your question, I like both, because the finish doesn't work without the pass, and the pass doesn't work without the finish. So I like both.
A power move there by Kalanji, not able to keep control of the ball, but a foul was going to be blown. This was going to be on the ground and taken on the baseline of the Bulldogs. Checking into the game, number 13, Kendall Bellamy, the sophomore, 6'6", from Indianapolis, Indiana. Pass goes towards the Harris. Another whistle blown. It looks like it's going to be a holding call. And right now, Earlham Quakers able to rack up 3 fouls quickly there as the ball is inbounded to Harris. Harris sends it to Robert. A strong pass there and a whistle blown.
Listen, I like playing aggressive as much as the next guy, but you got to be careful. You don't want to be in the penalty this early in the game, as I think we're going to have a delay of game due to the shot clock going out.
Yeah, I believe that the shot clock and game clock has both been disappeared from the play mat right now. Right now, it looks like the referees are going to figure it out, get the time back up and fixed, as well as the score. And right now, both teams kind of just sharing points right now, but the Bulldogs not able to share some right now, being down 39-50.
This is not good for either team. If you're the Bulldogs, yeah, you're scoring, but you're giving up points, and thus Earlham is extending their lead. And if you're Earlham, yeah, you're still in the lead, but you're not exactly extending it, if that makes any sense for the folks back home. It's really, you can't be neutral about it. It's got to go one way or another. Otherwise, for whichever team, it'll come back to bite you. You got one team trying to make a comeback. You got one team trying to extend their lead. And right now, neither one is doing it. It's just stuck in neutral. If you're the Bulldogs, you know, you're getting Earlham into foul trouble, which is good, but foul trouble will mean nothing if you can't convert your free throws. And if you're Earlham, you don't want to be in the bonus right now.
Yes, a stalemate here right now between both teams as they're still trying to figure out the technical difficulties here. Only 11-point lead for Earlham, but Earlham right now able to kind of find open shots, able to score so far in this half with open threes, and threes are more worth than 2 as of right now for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs able to finish through contact and also hit the stripes, but not quite able to hit the outside perimeter shots so far this game. And with a little bit of sloppy play right there and whistles blown to help give the Bulldogs teams looking to, as I believe we're still trying to fix the technical difficulty.
Often it's become so popular, it's taken over the basketball world. The Bulldogs are playing very physical.
Yes, I agree, Trey. I like there earlier in the second half, we're able to shoot up. As we're able to, Bulldogs have no hands or no man. Earlham live on ACTV and WVAC.
But I'm not knocking on the three-pointer either, because the three-pointer has sort of become like the home run in baseball. It's just so fun to watch the ball in flight as it's about to go into the net and swish.
Yes, that definitely brings in a little bit of finesse here, because there's a simple layup off the backboard is now known as fundamental and basic to the game of play now. The three-point ball has definitely became one of the most important influential points of play now in the game, especially like you said about great shooters such as Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. A lot of these fellow players now and also younger players look up to it for influences of the game.
I think the problem people are looking at is just because, you know, Steph Curry pulls up from half court, and that's an easy shot for him. Like, you know, if he's shooting that, you're not going to be angry about it. But I think that's what people are just saying. Like, you have kids trying to imitate what he's doing, but you see, like, LaMelo Ball, he used to do that in high school a lot. But the three-pointer is exciting, and you know what? If you do it right, it's a great thing to have and a great tool.
Inbounded to Jordan Harris is sent to Jimmy Kalanji, and a foul called there, number 42, John Sacaleros, excuse me if I slaughter that name, not happy about that call there. Jeremy Kalanji going to head to the stripe to add 2 points to the board.
This is great. This slows down the game. You are able to get a couple points back. You can trim the lead down a little bit. This is what I was talking about. If you're the Bulldogs and you have Earlham in foul trouble, this is a good thing as long as you can convert on your free throws.
Number 20, Thomas Sanborn, checks into the game as the first one gets a roll for Jeremy. Kalanji sends another one, bounces off the iron, hits all sides of the iron, but doesn't drop in. This one's going to return to Earlham. Number 10, Barnes Jr. sends it to number 1, Zolman. Zolman sends it to number 20. 20 has space, but lofts that one up and off the front iron. A rebound there for Kendall. Trey Henslick sends it. He goes it to Jordan Harris. Jordan Harris pulls up, and 3! A great 3 from Jordan Harris.
Look for Jordan Harris to be the factor for the Bulldogs right now in making this comeback.
Barnes steps up and one dribble pull up, hits the bottom of the net there. Earlham leading this one by 9, 52-43. Jordan sends it to Trey. Trey drops it down to Kendall. Kendall squares up, facing the rim. Spin move between two defenders. Hits the deck, but no foul called there. Earlham's going to get the rebound for this one. With 16 minutes left to play in this half, Bulldogs trail 43-52.
Tried to draw the foul there, but unsuccessful. That's okay. You can get him next time.
Stalling has the ball. Passes to Barnes. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Barnes has it, looking to get a shot up. Steps into it, sends it to Zolman. Zolman over Rob. Off the iron, down to Trey. Trey's able to get the rebound, pushing it up. Dumps it to Jordan. Jordan makes a quick move.
That's great.
Harris jumps it off to Robert. A whistle blown there. Looks like there's going to be an offensive foul called on the Bulldogs. It's going to go Earlham's way.
Can't be turning the ball over, even if it's an offensive turnover. You can't be doing that with 15-25 left, and you're trying to make a comeback.
Number 3, Connor Pellman checks into the game for number 35, Jeremy Kalanji. Jordan Harris now has the defensive effort here for the Bulldogs. Arms wide, Bonin has the ball for it, sends to Barnes Jr. of the Quakers. Quakers now trying to pass it around, sends it to Stalling. Stalling dumps it off to number 20. Number 1, Zolman has it back to Barnes. Barnes takes it off the screen, loose ball, goes towards Stalling. Great move there, dump off in a pass, and a great game, 2-man play right there from number 0, Kenneth Stalling, as well as number 1, Cheney Zolman, with a great move by Stalling to dump it off to Zolman for an easy 2. Connor Pellman, able to answer back there with his own 2 of his own.
He found the mismatch and he liked it, and I like that. Just playing physical, and that's a classic fundamental basketball play.
Zolman with the open 3. Keyshawn steps up, able to get his hand and knock off that shot. But number 10, Barnes, able to get the rebound. Great effort right there by Earlham. Zolman sets the screen. Trey holds defense for the Bulldogs, and there's going to be a little push call right there on Trey. Another foul for the Bulldogs. The second foul here for the Bulldogs this half.
If you're the Bulldogs, you're not fretting right now, but still. Time is not on your side right now.
Number 15, Tyler Giller, the junior from Detroit, Michigan, checks into the game. On the floor is Gillery, Harris, Pellman, Morris, and Kalanji, as another strong drive there by number 10, Jamal Barnes Jr. A whistle blown on the Bulldogs. That's going to be another foul there. Heading to the line is going to be number 10, Jamal Barnes Jr. Stalling, number 0, Stalling, the returning senior here, leads the Earlham Quakers with 9.5 points a game. Not a very high number, but still for a returning leader, looking to add up points there and make it a little bit better and add up to that record as he is at the line right now. Or excuse me, as Jamal Barnes Jr. is at the line right now.
Really? 9.5 points per game, and he led the team?
First returning statistical leader for Earlham, I believe so.
Who's their leading assist guy?
For leading assists for the Earlham, with Jeremy Kalanji able to hit that 3 wide open for the Bulldogs, 48-56 here. The assist leader last year is not shown on this box score here.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot there, partner. I was just flabbergasted because if your leading scorer is only scoring 9.5 per game, then something tells me that you have a very good passing game and that you take very smart shots.
Jeremy Kalanji leading the floor. Barnes Jr. tried to use his body to disconnect Kalanji from the ball, but is going to be a blocking call there by Earlham's Barnes Jr. Barnes Jr. is going to go to the bench as A.J. White, the freshman from Indianapolis, Indiana, checks into the game. Connor Pelham taking the ball out for the Bulldogs, sends it to number 1, Jordan Harris. Jordan Harris going around the wood and not able to get a call there, but loses the ball and off the hands of an Earlham defender. Ball is going to return to the possession of the Bulldogs. Number 24, Keyshawn Wyatt Morris is going to take the ball out. Keyshawn's a senior, 6'6", from Ypsilanti, Michigan. Jordan Harris, a tough three, and bang! A great three right there by Jordan Harris.
And what did I say? Jordan Harris is the X factor right now. Yeah, he didn't lead the team in scoring last year, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was in the top 5 for that because he's an excellent pure scorer. He's really helping this team out. Like I said a few minutes ago, he's the X factor if you want to make this comeback and possibly win this game.
Bulldogs now only trailing by 5 here in the Mirror Fitness Center. Number 0, Stalin Jr. makes a quick move on Kalanji and an N1 finish there. Great move and great acrobatic, relentless finisher finish there. Able to get through the body of Kalanji and able to finish that one up. Stalin Jr. now looking to improve numbers here as we just talked about his previous numbers last season as he hits the charity stripe.
Stalling led his team in points per game, as Tyler stated, at 9.5, and steals per game, 2.1. Stalling is 6'3" senior. He's out of Gary, Indiana, hailing from Thea Bowman High School.
As he was able to cap off that and one with finishing at the line. With 12:35 left here, your Bulldogs down 51-59. Fake pass, 3 by Jeremy Kalanji. Open ball, rebound right there. Keyshawn Morris looking to have that one, but loses it off the bounce towards Earlham. Earlham's going to go the other way with it.
That's playing physical right there by both teams. No one wanted that rebound very easily, so it was physical, and it got intense.
Dump ball, pass it off the boards by Keyshawn Morris.
No, 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 as the Kembe Mutombo would say.
Jordan Harris trying to be finesse and make it through the defense, and right now he's excited after that play as he hits the charity stripe after that one. Great move right there, just not able to finish through the contact, and a timeout is going to be called here by Earlham. And right now, just a great way of transaction. The Bulldogs looking to get out and running here late in this second half. We're almost halfway through with 8 minutes taken off, 12 minutes and 4 seconds left to play in the second half. And Bulldogs looking to turn this one around.
That's a momentum shift right there, partner. The block leading to a foul. Now you have a chance to shoot 2 free throws, and you'll be down by, only 6 points? And that's only 2 threes, or 3 threes if you want to take the lead. But, let's slow it down a little bit. Just an analogy right there, but still, that's a momentum shift for Adrian. And as I said, as the Kembe Mutombo would say, no, 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 not in my house today. I know I butchered that, but still.
No, I agree there, Trey. A great block by the senior, number 24, Keyshawn Wyatt Morris. If you were able to see there on ACTV Live, a great defensive play there, turning into a nice offensive move by number 1, Jordan Harris, the junior. Now after this timeout, I believe, is going to go see the charity stripe and try to add 2 more with 2 free throws from the line. And right now, the Bulldogs went from losing by 11 starting in the second half here, now to only be down by 7, or 8, excuse me. They were able to cut it down to 5, but they're continuing to chip away and add more and stop more for the Bulldogs.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, if you want to come back into a ball game and possibly tie it up or win it. And as Nipsey Hussle would say, the marathon continues as you're still down, but you still got plenty of time left.
First shot there at the stripe goes off the front and right iron of the basket.
Those are always killer. You need to convert on your free throws if you get fouled. They're free throws for a reason.
Another one goes off the back iron, and a couple quick hustle saves there by Earlham, keeping this one in bounds off the rebound. Whistle blowing here, and I believe it's going to be a fixage of time. I don't believe that the times people were able to start the clock fast enough here, as time might be added towards the game clock.
Hey, it happens. We're human people.
Earlham still going to have the ball here. And No solution has been decided yet. I believe that it's just the possession arrow that is going to be switched or fixed. Bonnie now has the ball, sends it to A.J. White.
Oh, they ran out of time.
And that is a 10-second call there. Great defense by the Bulldogs.
That was excellent defense. Earlham had no idea that they were running out of time to get the ball over the line. And if you're Adrian, that's a great defensive play and rebounding after missing your 2 free throws.
Jordan Harris goes for the teardrop, bouncing off the cylinder and dropping in. A great bucket there by Jordan Harris. And a whistle is going to be blown. A foul there on Jordan Harris. That was going to be a personal foul on him, and the 15th foul here. Right now, the Bulldogs are 1 foul away by Earlham Quaker and being in the bonus, as the Quakers have 6 fouls right now.
You got to be careful if you're the Bulldogs. Earlham might look to foul so that way they could give some free throws, stop time, and extend their lead. So if you're the Bulldogs, play aggressive and play good defense, but play conservatively.
Stallin has the ball, pull-up jumper, rolls and hits every side of that cylinder, but does not fall in. Going Bulldogs direction, a pull-up jumper 3. And right now, Harris looking for that one to be a finish.
Looks like we're going to get a stoppage on the play right now.
11 minutes and 3 seconds left to play in this matchup. 53-59 is the score. Bulldogs trailing by 6. Looks like Jordan Harris is going to get an explanation there on the dead whistle call. Right now looking to compromise and figure out a solution here with the referee, as well as Earlham's coach is talking to a ref and the Bulldogs coach, Kyle Lindsay. Kyle Lindsay, the head coach in his 4th season here for the Bulldogs. Having a returning assistant, Aaron Tickness. This is his 2nd year with the program. And also, in addition to his assistant coach, is Scott McKelvey. Coach Estes was not here this year, looking to broaden his horizons, but able to add a student assistant here for the Bulldogs. Jake, also known as for the team, J.K., bringing a great amount of enthusiasm and hypeness to the team, as Earlham number 1, Zolman, able to hit a 3 there. Again, we are live on ACTV, and an and 1 bucket there, but it is going to be called back as a charging foul, I believe, is going to be called. 10 minutes and 44 seconds left here. 53-62 is your score. Bulldogs down here on ACTV and WVAC.
See, and it goes back to when Jordan Harris tried to pull up for 3 when there was plenty of shot clock left and plenty of time left. You gave Earlham an opportunity to go out and run. They got the rebound. They got fouled. And now they got the momentum, and now you just got a charging call. So if you're the Bulldogs, you got to regain that momentum. And going back to what you said, Jake Kruzniak is his name, right? The student assistant coach. He's a big Warriors fan. Big Oakland fan. Shout out to him.
Kendall holding defense. Open man again for Earlham, and another 3 as the shot clock expires. Barnes Jr. hitting the open 3-pointer there. Bulldogs able to get into the Earlham defense, and an easy 2-point layup there by Jeremy Kalanji. Right now, your Bulldogs down 55-65 here with 9:54 left to play. Bonning has the ball, goes through a screen by number 20, Sanborn. Sanborn now has the ball, sends it to Zolman. Zolman one-on-one with Kendall, and a great drop step bucket there for the Earlham big. And number 1, Cheney Zolman. That foul is going to be on number 13, Kendall Balmy.
Earlham has a lot more energy right now. They've just been, last couple minutes, they came out running, they came out gunning. I said they were going to be looking for fouls to put you into the bonus, get free throws, and they're also playing somewhat good defense. Not the best, but still good enough for them to get their offense going.
And a great drop step move by the senior 6'6" forward Cheney Zolman, looking to add one here at the charity stripe, and he does well, successfully capping off the and one there. The Quakers lead this one 68-55 over the Bulldogs. Jordan Harris has the ball, sends it cross court to Trey. Trey sends a bounce pass to Wyatt Morris way into traffic. Earlham able to pick that one off and send it their way. Earlham now has the ball. Stalling Jr. makes the move, sends it to Bonin. Zolman. Shot fake there, back to Bonin. Trying to penetrate is Barnes Jr. A quick hezzy step back there, and a shot attempt off the rebound by Sanborn. Bulldogs able to stop them there, taking it the other way. Jordan Harris crossover, steps back off the screen from Kalanji. Kalanji shot fakes, drop step there, back to Jordan for the three. Off the front iron, Keyshawn Morris sends it back out to Kalanji. Kalanji making a move, and another charge foul there called on the Bulldogs.
Led with that shoulder a little too much, partner. That's why he was called for the charge. It was a good, strong move, but unfortunately, he put a little too much oomph into it.
Bulldogs being called on that one with 8 minutes and 48 seconds left to play. 68-55 is your score. Bulldogs down live on ACTV and WVAC. I am Tyler DeWitt. Thank you guys for tuning in to both coverages. Don't go anywhere soon, though. We have your women's varsity team taking on Hiram after this one. That was going to start up after the men's varsity game concludes. I will be calling that one. As Earlham's passing this one around, Barnes Jr. has it. Looks like a foul is going to be called. Hooking on number 13, Tarij El Dosoji, the senior. Sorry again if I slaughter any of these names. Jordan Harris now bringing this one up for the Bulldogs, using his IQ to let this one roll before touching it to start the game clock. And right now, Jordan Harris' jersey's untucked. And as we've seen some alter egos, as Jeremy Kalanji's shot goes off the iron, alter egos in the NBA, we've seen things such as the masked LeBron or the untucked Kyrie. Right now, Jordan Harris looking to mimic the untucked Kyrie phase right here, as well as Jeremy Kalanji. Jeremy last year having some a strong injury to the frontal face, having to wear a mask here. Right now, alter egos being brought into play, a possible change in both game of play.
I think that makes fun for the fans and maybe people like us, or people in the media. But in terms of the players, I don't think it really is an alter ego for them. I think they just if it does help them play better, then good for them and more power to them. But in all honesty, I don't think alter egos or whatever we call them really help them play better. I think it's just that fire, that competition in them. Maybe that thought that's saying what, I changed something up a little bit. That superstition. So I don't know. I'm a little on the fence about that one.
Right there, number one, Zolman able to make a big body move and to get space from number 21, Caleb Swick, the sophomore from Crossfords, Indiana. But airballing that hook there, going out of bounds, giving the Bulldogs the possession. Connor Pelham was able to knock down those free throws earlier in the matchup. Now the Bulldogs down in this one, 57-68 here in the Miralap Fitness Center. And the Bulldogs not own the overall series against the Earlham Quakers. Bulldogs lead the series 6-1 in the all-time series, and the most recent game of play was against for the Quakers and Bulldogs was November 25th, 2018. The Bulldogs were able to take that one 62-54 on the road. And right now the Bulldogs looking to be in the flip of the script, trying to win this one here at home with 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to play. Caleb Swick is going to take the ball out. And it looks like Jordan Harris is going to bring it up with as on the court with Swick and Harris. Jeremy Kalanji, number 3, Connor Pellman, and number 4, Trey Henslick. Or Helensky has it, gives it to Harris. Off the screen from Swick. And a shot fake and a contact there by number 0, Stalling Jr., colliding right into Jeremy Kalanji. Kalanji's going to hit the charity stripe for 2.
Earlham College, located in Indiana. The Bulldogs will actually be heading to Indiana for a couple of games, November 15th and November 16th, as they take on Anderson at 7:30, and on November 16th, Manchester. So it's a Indiana showdown for the Bulldogs these next 3 games.
A jab step by Stalling, loses the ball in traffic on the floor, and both teams scrapping away. The jump ball is going to be called and going into the possession of the Bulldogs. Jeremy Kalanji last attempt at the stripe was a 1-and-1 off the right iron. And right now the ball is going to return back towards the Bulldogs. A great defensive stop there and a great hustle as the Bulldogs swarm for the ball as it hit the deck. 7:35 left to play here in the Miralette Sports and Fitness Center.
And the ball is going the other way. Another turnover for the Bulldogs. Turnovers are killers at this stage of the game. In general, as we might have a player injured, looks like he's getting up. Hopefully he's okay.
Like Barnes Jr., Jamal Barnes Jr., the guard junior from Muncie, Indiana, looks to be a little shaken up after that play, but gets back up. But Earlham still leading this one 68-57.
You can't be turning the ball over. You still can go on a 10-0 run if you're the Bulldogs, but turnovers and missing your free throws are not helping you.
A great move by Bonin and a skip pass sent, but there is going to be a charge foul called on Bonin. Connor Pellman able to get his body set and in the way to take the charge and put a foul on the Quakers. Quakers now in the double bonus. Harris letting this one roll up, picks it up before half court, makes a move, a great hesitation, crossover. Pellman with the mid-range bank, drops in, and an easy 2 for Connor. Great shot right there, great pass by Harris, able to find the open man on the floor. Bonin now has the ball, sends it to Barnes Jr., gives it to number 24, A.J. White. White passes it to number 10, Barnes Jr., Bonin to Stalling, back to White. A great move, step back, foot on the line, and a long 2, just missed. Trey Helsinski gonna drop it off to Jordan Harris. Jordan Harris making a couple moves. Ooh. And an easy pick. Both teams driving for the ball. Jordan Harris putting his body on the line there, and a foul is gonna be called on number 30, Bonin, for landing on top of Jordan Harris there as they both dive for the ball.
You know what my great uncle would say about that play that Jordan just did?
What would he say?
That was a $100 move, but only a 2-cent finish. As in, he got a little too fancy with it, and it cost him. But on the bright side, at least he's going to the free throw line for a couple. But, you know, that move, he probably did a little too much than he had to, but it was still impressive that it wasn't a turnover.
That one doing a toilet bowl swirl before finding the bottom of the net. Jordan Harris added 1 to the board. Number 20, Thomas Sanborn, checks back into the game for Earlham. Jordan Harris at the charity stripe adds 1 more as it hits the front iron, banks in. 61-68 is your score here. Bulldogs trailing by 7, 6:28 left here on ACTV and WVAC. Barnes Jr. making a move, not able to do the big man finish as he's called for a hooking foul. Ball is going to go in the other direction here. And a hooking call again that called on number 20, Thomas Sanborn. And a foul, or 2 free throws going to be shot here as the Bulldogs are in the bonus.
This is good because you you stop the time completely. You have a chance to cut into this lead and make it a smaller deficit than it is.
As well, great chance for the Bulldogs to make these free throws here as it's double bonus. 2 shots will be rewarded to Jordan Harris, or excuse me, number 4, Trey Helinski. He's going to shoot the free throws here for the Bulldogs as the foul was on him for the hooking. And again, like you said, a great chance here for the Bulldogs to add 2, but Trey missing the first one here. Well, time is stopped, awarded automatically 2 shots per attempt. A great chance for the Bulldogs if they're able just to be smart. You really don't have to shoot too much. Just play smart basketball and get into the contact. Trey able to add 1 here, making a 62-68 game.
Did I mention that I like Trey's name for some reason? I don't know. It's just something about that name really speaks to me.
So you're telling me, Trey, that you like the name of Trey?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying.
Bulldogs losing this one 62-68 with 6 minutes left. A traveling call there and a great stop for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs going the other way now. 62-68, 6-minute mark approaching us closely. Bulldogs right now looking to turn this one around and take the lead. Bulldogs again lead the all-time series 6-1, trying to make this a 7-1 series. As Jordan Harris goes from the screen, dumps it off to Jordan Kalanji. Trey wide open. The sharpshooter Trey, and a bang! 3-point bucket by number 4, Trey Helinski.
1, 2, 3 for 3. The hometown hero right there from Adrian, Michigan. Lenawee from Lenawee.
Defense there, an open shooter. And another made 3 by Earlham. Number 20, Thomas Sanborn, able to answer back there. Jordan Harris dumps it back to Trey. Trey in the corner again. And that one just off the iron. Hits the baseline and goes out of bounds. And right now, the crowd was looking to explode there if Trey was able to answer back with another 3. Wide open man, Earlham not there, and you can't give those or leave those open. Luckily, he was able to miss that one, but he's not going to miss those shots every time.
Not only was the crowd going to explode, I feel like Trey was going to explode. Did you see his reaction the last time he hit his 3? It was clutch, but you know, it happens. We all miss wide open shots time to time. We're human. Sometimes the contested ones hit the net, the others.
And the small man, David, takes down Goliath. Trey being only
great
4
defense.
or 5'9" to a 6'6", and 1 bucket there by Jordan Harris. And right there again, number 4, 5'9" sophomore Trey Helinski able to steal the ball from the senior 6'6" Chaney Zolman. Then leading here to the junior Jordan Harris, able to get a and 1 bucket and looking to add another point from the charity stripe. The Bulldogs now within 3 possible points to tie this one back up and possibly take over the game.
Well, it's the Trey and Jordan show. Both of them have been great components for this comeback-spirited win. The comeback-spirited wanting to win. And both of them are doing an excellent job. Trey's knocking down 3s, playing great defense. Jordan is knocking down his shots and is now starting to convert his free throws. This is crucial. This is a good dynamic duo, and hopefully the scrappy 5'9" hometown hero Trey Helinski can make another defensive stop to help his team.
And it looks like there's going to be another call there on Jeremy Kalanji. Looks like he just bulldozed in. And I believe that's going to be... That is his final foul. He's going to see the rest of this game on the bench.
I think they got
there.
Good enough depth. I think they've got a good enough depth to replace him and hopefully just help this team out.
A killer there by the Bulldogs, not able to keep Jeremy Kalanji in this game due to foul trouble. A shot is up there and a free throw made by number 42, John. Earlham looking to go up 5 here. Bulldogs down 68-72 after that free throw with 4:36 left here to play. John goes for another free throw, and it goes and bounces off the iron. Kendall able to bring this one down. Jordan Harris has this one, making a couple moves. Pull up 3 off the iron. Robert drops it to Pelham. Pelham's not able to pick this one up. Robert Warwick with Jordan Harris in the full court pressure. Trey Helensky able to pick back up. Robert in the rotation of the Bulldogs defense is successful. Great full court press able to fix after the breakdown.
I am loving this Bulldog defense right now. They are hungry. They are more energized. They are more determined.
And a great block there by number 5.
Get that weak stuff out of here, as Austin Carr would say.
Stalling Jr. shoots off the front iron. Rebound towards Earlham. Barnes Jr. pump fake, steps up, pull-up jumper off the mark. Goes back towards Earlham. Earlham able to get a couple rebounds here with the Bulldogs playing great defense. Bonding with the open drive and a foul called.
As great as that defensive sequence was for, I say, 3 rounds, you let Earlham get the offensive rebound, and thus they're going to the line for a couple. So that's not good if you're the Bulldogs.
Number 30, Bonin is going to see the charity strike for Earlham. Missing that one. Bulldogs only down by 4 here with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left. Timeout called here. Right now, we're going to take a quick break.
Don't go anywhere if this game is getting intense. Tell you, Tyler, that the fans are on the edge of their seats. The players are on the edge of their seats. Sorry, man, I'm just so excited because I'm on the edge of my seat too. Because this is exciting. Maybe I should have paid to get in.
Right there, great screen by Zolman. Bonding sends it to Zolman. Helensky looking to stop the 6'6". Zolman, quick shot there and drops in. A miracle of a shot, able to drop for the Earlham Quakers. Number 20, Sanborn, able and throwing up a prayer, and the prayers are answered. Pass thrown right into Earlham's defense. Jordan Harris looking for the full court pressure. 2:40 left to play here in the second half. Bonding goes into the double team. Stalling Jr. has it, makes a move, almost loses that one, but able to retain it. Bonding with Harris holding the defense.
You see that
a quick dump off of a finesse pass. Open shot, and it's off the mark. And that one's going to go out of bounds, last off the Quakers.
On that last possession, you see that Earlham is doing their best to eat away all the shot clock they can get, because they're trying to eat away all the time they can get, because time is running low. Time is not on Adrian College's side. So you look to see Earlham just hold the ball a lot and wait for a last-second shot.
Great pass by Harris. Warwick able to finish on the other side. Great bucket there. A great connection from both players. 70-76 is your score. Bulldogs down in this one. Minute and 52. And the Bulldogs looking to close the deficit and hopefully come back with the time running low. Jordan Harris putting on defense. Bonding drives, and a pass goes out of bounds. A great defensive stop for the Bulldogs.
That turnover can be costly for Earlham, because if the Bulldogs hit a 2, hit a 3, or hit a few free throws, they cut right into this lead.
1:39 on the clock. Bulldogs have this one. Jordan Harris makes a move, shoots it, and it rolls in. A great bucket, down by 4. Jordan Harris looking to close the deficit here.
Impressive move by Jordan Harris. This man is just taking over.
Half a man, half amazing, you would say, Trey, with a couple of buckets that he's making right now. Crunch time for the Bulldogs. Dump off pass to Zolman. Zolman one-on-one, squares up with Pelham. And a great block by Pelham.
Woo! That block looked angry.
That was a beautiful, clean block there by number 3, the junior, 6'4" forward from Jackson, Michigan, Connor Pelham. Stahlm Jr. goes up, off the glass, bouncing around, no team has it. Shot clock expires.
They're going to add the shot clock back, as they're going to say that Earlham, that last shot did touch the rim.
20 seconds going to be added towards the shot clock. Ball goes back to Earlham. Dumps right to number 20, Sanborn, to Barnes Jr. Harris with the ball, or with the defense, switches to Helixky. Barnes Jr. makes a move, pull-up jumper off the marks. Multiple teammates grabbing it. 40 seconds left. Jordan makes a move, drives to the rack, and a charge is going to be called.
As you can hear by a few chants by the crowd, oh nope, they're going to stick with it. Offensive foul. As you can hear a few chants from the crowd, they are not happy with the ref's last call. They feel like Jordan was fouled and should be going to the line right now.
Timeout called on the floor. I believe it's only going to be a 30-second timeout here. And right now, the Bulldogs down in this one, 72-76 in the Miralat Sport and Fitness Center. Thank you guys again for tuning into ACTV as well as WVAC. I'm Tyler DeWitt. My pleasure to able to call this game for you. And what's side of me is Trey Matthews. A great matchup we've seen so far here tonight, Trey.
It's a very entertaining matchup, and if this is any indication for the first game, you're in for a heck of a season.
Yes, the Bulldogs looking strong in this one, being down 72-76 with 33.5 left to play. 335 ticks left on the clock. Time is still possible for the Bulldogs to possibly come back and win this one. A couple of great stops need to be here first with the full court, and it looks like an open pass. And he loses the ball. Number 0, Kenneth Stalling Jr., a great play design called by the Earlham coach. Able to fake the players for the full court pass, but the pass off the mark, not able to stay in connection of the Earlham Quakers player, going out of bounds. 2 seconds only being taken off the clock.
He channeled his inner Tom Brady, but unfortunately it failed him this time. Bulldogs looking to capitalize on this blunder.
Bulldogs with enough time here. Jordan Harris drives, and a finesse finish there from Jordan Harris. Jordan Harris able to close this one down by 2.
Impressive. That's a clutch shot.
Ice is in the veins of the junior.
Call
Number
him
1, Jordan Harris from Indianapolis, Indiana, able to swiftly maneuver through the defense of the Earlham Quakers with an up and down circus shot, finishing in contact, bringing them down by just 2 with 23.5 left to play here.
That's a clutch shot, and you're only down by 2. If you have to foul them, you hope that they miss a free throw, and then hopefully you can knock down a 3 and then send it to OT. Or you can make them turn the ball over like they did the last possession, make them pay, either tie it up or take the lead. Either way, if the Bulldogs and Earlham, you have to play smart. You need to know that time is not exactly on your side, even though the shot clock is turned off. So you got to play smart, because one mistake can be the deciding factor for this game.
You were right there, Trey. And also right now, Bulldogs, if they're able to foul right now, like you say, hoping that the Earlham Quakers are going to miss a free throw so far in the second half. Earlham finishing the season 71 percentile for free throws, but right now 50% it seems to be on the deck tonight. Earlham able to go 1-1. Bulldogs now have a defender back, looking to make sure there is no drops off, and right now 0 is wide open. Barnes Jr. and a foul there from Jordan Harris. 20 seconds left. Hoping that Barnes Jr. is going to miss a couple of these. The Bulldogs are as they line up at the stripes.
Remember when I said that free throws are crucial and that both teams need to improve on their free throw shooting coming into this year if they want any chance of being successful? Well, here's your example, case in point.
Right now, this could seal the game or make it harder for the Earlham Quakers to close this one out. First one is up and off the back iron. Bulldogs fans excited about that one. Right now, the Bulldogs need one more rebound. Crowd on their feet, noise being made. Don't know what's going to happen here. Barnes Jr.
And the fans
able
making
to
some
push
noise.
this one up by 3, but the Bulldogs still having a chance here. Shot is up, and it jumps and drops right into the bucket, only down by 3. Jordan Harris now untucked jersey and all, looking to capitalize here with 15 left.
What do you think, 2 or 3 or an and one?
Oh, right now we're hoping for a great bucket. Jordan Harris steps up, shot, goes off the iron, picks back up. Jordan Harris with the 3 again. And
Mother of mercy!
Jordan Harris able to make that one.
Oh my
and
God!
we are going to
He
overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful shot there by the junior Jordan Harris.
Tyler, I need medical help.
Jordan Harris takes up the first shot, misses it, able to pick up his own rebound and capitalize there as the time expires. Bulldogs and Earlham going into overtime here in the Mirrorland Sport and Fitness Center.
Mother of mercy, I need medical help right now. Woo, that was impressive. Jordan, that boy is a bad man, as Stephen A would say. That brother is a bad man.
A bad man right there. Someone called or sound the sirens right there. A robbery on the 3. The junior 6'1", Indianapolis native, Jordan Harris with a clutch shot here in the season opener. Able to have every Bulldogs Sorry about that. We were back at ACTV and WVAC after a couple of technical difficulties. Jordan Harris able to send this one to overtime. But right now, Earlham just running away here.
Tyler,
Bulldogs now have it.
We were just talking about how exciting that play by Jordan Harris was, but they're going to need a couple more of that if they want to tie this game right now.
And a dunk there by Robert Warwick.
Up and away. Flight has been taken off.
Number 5, Robert Warwick, able to soar through the sky to finish that one there.
Robert has left the airport, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be landing soon.
An open shot for Zolman, and 3.
Poor defense by Adrian in overtime. They need to settle it down right now. They need a few clutch baskets. Hopefully Jordan can hit another one.
Earlham leading this one 88-81 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Jordan Harris makes a move. Step back shot between two defenders and drops. A great bucket there by number 1, Jordan Harris. Jordan Harris is the reason right now the Bulldogs are even in the overtime scenario they are, with a great shot as the time expired. Number 10, Barnes Jr. has the ball. Looking to take down as much time off the clock as he can. A great move there, but 2 Bulldog defenders dump off past the Stalin Jr. He goes up, fades away, off the iron. Bulldogs down by 5, a minute 32 left here to play. Jordan Harris brings this one up, pull up 3 between 2 defenders. Off the backboard, Kendall goes up, air ball there. A foul called and an easy pickup.
That would have been something. This place would have, the roof would have had to come off because this place would have erupted if he would have made that 3 again.
And it looks like Earlham's going to go to the stripe for 2 shots here. Looks like number 30 or number 1 is going to see the charity stripe is going to be number 20, Thomas Sanborn. Thomas Sanborn looking to add 2 points from the charity stripe here late in the overtime period. First one is up and in. 89-83 is the score.
If you're the Bulldogs, you're like, listen, we've been in this situation before. We were just in this situation just a few minutes ago. We can still do this. Just need to hit a few baskets, play scrappy defense, play smart, and maybe we can send this to overtime again, or we can win it.
Dump passes, Robert off the iron and picked up by Kendall. Kendall, number 13, the sophomore, able to pick that one back up and dump it back into the hoop. 85-90 is your score here, a high-scoring game with 1:10 left to play in the Miralat Fitness Center. But don't go anywhere. Your women's varsity team looks to take on the Hiram Terriers in a non-conference matchup. Bulldogs coming into this one coming and finishing off a 5-11 record last year.
You don't want to miss it. This game is intense. If this game one is any indication, we're in for a whirlwind of a season. Let me tell you that. Man, I'm excited. I'm on the edge of my seat. Tyler, I still need medical help. Have you called 911 yet? Oh, man, it's just intense right now.
Yes, got the heart pumping here, especially with that shot to end the regulation of time with a great three-point bomb from number 1, Jordan Harris. And right now, Jordan Harris, as well as the rest of the Bulldogs, looking to full court press the Quakers, trying to get a quick stop here. 1:10 left to play in the overtime, live here on ACTV and WVAC. Number 10, Jamal Barnes Jr. is going to take this one out. Able to run the baseline, dumping it off to Bonin, and an easy deflection there by number 5, Warwick. Warwick believing he got it off the Quakers player, but not able to change the mind of the ref. Jamal Barnes Jr. going to dribble this one up, jumping it off to Bonin. Warwick with the defensive effort here. Sunburn to Zolman. Zolman back to Barnes Jr. Back to Sunburn.
See Earlham just trying to waste as much shot clock as they can.
7 seconds left on the shot clock. Zolman wide open, and he cans that one in.
Unfortunately, Tyler, I think that's the dagger.
I believe so. I believe that is going to be the icing on the cake unless the Bulldogs can score here. A quick teardrop up and drops for the point guard, Trey Helinski.
The hometown kid right there.
Foul called. 87-93 is your score. 31.8 left here to play. Another foul. Bulldogs fouling early to keep time on the clock. 31.8 left to play. Bonding, number 30, looking to add a couple points here at the charity stripe. First shot is up and hits the back iron and in, putting the Quakers up 94-87. And the second one is going to drop as well. 95-87 is your score, 31.8. Jordan Harris, long two-step and a great finish, extending the arm there to get that one. 89 points, 27.6 left to play. Another foul called there.
This is a game you love to win but hate to lose. And I know we as athletes aren't big on moral victories, but if you're the Bulldogs, you don't really have anything to hold your head about. You fought hard, you came back, but unfortunately, just one team got hot at the wrong time.
I would agree with that, Trey. A great lesson and a learning lesson as the Bulldogs look to continue their season, only being the season opener. Bulldogs look to return to action at Anderson, Indiana at 7:30 on November 15th, as both free throws are going to drop again for number 30. A dump-off pass to number 5, Robert Warwick from Harris. And that one's going to go off his chest and going to be called out of bounds. 22.1 left to play here in overtime. A timeout's going to be called by the Quakers. And like you said, Trey, nothing really the Bulldogs can hang their head down for. A great game that they came into. A great way they played all the way through this matchup, especially at the end of regulation. It just looks like the Quakers were able to walk out with this one at the end of overtime. Bulldogs were down at a moment by 11 points, and they were able to lower that deficit and actually push it to overtime with a great three-point shot from the junior number 1, Jordan Harris. And Quakers able to just walk or get a little run going. The basketball game is the game of runs, and the Quakers able to establish a strong one here late in the overtime period. Now almost up by 10. And right now, just looks like both teams are going to go over how to finish this one strong.
Right, because you let them get a wrong at the wrong possible moment, because in overtime there isn't as much time as the regular period. So, you know, it's whichever team has the run in overtime usually is the team that ends up winning.
Yes, the Bulldogs and the Quakers came into a 5-minute overtime period, especially after playing 2 20-minute halves. Connor Pelham up front for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to get passed in. Trey Helinski's going to foul. 20.5 left to play. And Bonin looking to add another 2 points to the boards. Bulldogs finished off last season averaging 65.3 points per game as Bonin hits another free throw. Bulldogs going and scoring up high in this one, a high-scoring game as another free throw. Josser Bonin, 99-89 here, 20 seconds left to play. And a great early matchup for both teams as Connor Pelham's 3 hits the mark and able to find the bottom of the net. A great shot there, 92-99 with 11.1 to play. But a great lesson and a great game for both teams to start off the season. Believe both teams have something to be happy about going into the regular season.
Oh, no. Both teams have momentum. That's what we could say. Like, win or lose, both teams just played hard and fought hard. They were gritty, scrappy. When one team was down, they didn't give up, and that's a great mentality to have. I'm seeing a lot more aggression. I'm seeing a lot more fight. I'm seeing a lot more determination from this year's Bulldogs. I know it's early, so a lot can happen in the year, but as of right now, I'm seeing a lot better and re-energized and just a restructured great roster for Adrian College right now. So if you're a fan and you're tuning into this stream, I think it's going to be one heck of a season.
I would agree as well, Trey. One free throw off the mark there. Second one's going to drop. And Earlham adds and hits the triple digits. A great move there by Jordan Harris. Jumping it off to Kendall. Kendall able to hit it off the backboard. 94-100. And another foul here.
And what more can you do, Tyler?
Right now, I just believe that the Bulldogs are just going to take the foul right here and push to get the last shot up before the end of this matchup. And a great game again by both teams to start off the season.
No, excellent games by both teams. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And maybe I should have paid to get into this game. It's intense right now. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, all the way through. This one was played through the wire. Thomas Sunburn's free throw is up and in. 101-94. And the second one's going to drop as well. 102-94, 6.5 left to play. A great move there by Jordan Harris. And another a putback opportunity missed there. And Earlham is going to take this one. Bulldogs lose this one 102-94. A great game played by both teams in the overtime period. Bulldogs looking to bounce back on November 15th against Anderson. Thank you again for tuning to ACTV and WVAC for your coverage of your men's NCAA varsity basketball as they just took on the Quakers of Earlham. Trey, thank you for joining me here tonight.
It was a lot of fun.
Great to have you here, and don't go anywhere. We have your women's NCAA varsity team next, taking on the Hiram Terriers here on ACTV.
Don't miss it, people.
From the driveway of my house to your apartment where I am waiting now. Come on, don't think night's young. Let's go. NYC, Portland, Austin, Anaheim. Maybe not Anaheim. Keep an open mind. I'm just saying, baby, let's go. I don't care. Anywhere. Like a river connects to the ocean, this pavement touches wherever we're going. White lines flying by, who knows what we'll find. You and me tonight. Drive. Let's drive. When's the last time we dropped our things and went? Woke up somewhere that we've both never been. Growing up doesn't mean getting older. Maybe it's just left turns off familiar streets. I just wanna come back with a memory. Growing up doesn't mean getting older. I don't care.
We actually met in this class, in this studio. We were in TV and radio. One of the first times I spoke to him, I think I was like a floor manager, and what were you that day?
I was in the booth or something, I think.
He came out here, and I could tell he was having a rough day, so I tried speaking to him, and it didn't go as well as I thought it would. But eventually we got really close. We were really good friends for many years. Right after I graduated, not even a week later, I was already starting my new job out in Nebraska. It was a really small station. I had to prove myself, and I had to be a reporter of 5, essentially, and get that area news out there and build relationships with the community.
Like Elise kind of said, 1 minute you're having your graduation party, the next minute you're starting your new career as a sports reporter. You know, right off the bat, I got to do a lot of sports, eventually leading to live television broadcasting, live radio broadcasting, and, you know, having a sole focus of an entire about 4 or 5 county area where you're the only person that's reporting sports, you know.
We did more than just report. We were in small radio stations, so we also had to be on the radio. We had to gather the news ourselves, city council meetings, understanding what's going on in your local government. We had a 5 to 6 stories a day quota that we had to meet.
That was one thing that we really had to do at Adrian too, though.
Yeah.
Everybody